In this video, I will be discussing picking up and knitting stitches. Picking up and knitting stitches is a common direction given in knitting patterns, usually for around a neckline or armholes for a vest, those kinds of situations. What it means is you will have typically a selvage edge, like so, and you need stitches picked up around this edge. It's usually best to use one whole selvage stitch as your selvage. So go in one whole stitch from the edge. So here's my selvage stitch, and here is the space between the selvage stitch and the next stitch. Now sometimes the selvage stitches in stockinette especially want to roll to the back, so it may be hard to find it. Roll it forward. Hopefully you've blocked before you are doing this step, and that should make it easier. And the selvage edge usually looks wonky, just because that's how those stitches look. So to pick up and knit, I am going one whole stitch in, and I will go in to that space and yarn over the needle and pull a loop up. That is picking up and knitting. You don't then knit this stitch. That is the act of picking up and knitting. And you'll pick up however many the directions tell you to pick up, or at whatever rate the directions tell you to pick up, or you will figure that rate out yourself by calculating your stitch gauge of the neck. Say this is a neckline. You will calculate the stitch gauge of the neck treatment using the needles and yarn you are planning to use, and then you calculate the row gauge of this base fabric, and you pick up a ratio that pairs those two numbers together. So if I have 5 stitches in an inch in my neckline fabric and 7 rows to the inch in my base fabric, then I need to pick up 5 stitches that span 7 rows. So I would pick up, if I want to start from the edge, so I'll start right there. That's 1 stitch to 1 row. Two stitches to 2 rows, and then skip a space and go in the next space. 3 stitches to 4 rows, go in the next one. 4 stitches to 5 rows, skip another space and go in the next space, and that is 5 stitches for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. So my pattern would be pick up 2, skip a space, pick up 2, skip a space, and then pick up 1, and now I need to repeat, pick up 2, so I will go into the next space, and then the next space, and then I will skip one and go into, so I'm skipping this one right there, and I'm going right skipping there, going there, and so on. So that makes the ratio very specific to your fabrics, the neckline fabric and the base fabric. But the act of picking up and knitting is simply going into a space in between those stitches, yarning over the needle and pulling a stitch up. And this is what it looks like then on the wrong side. So that is picking up and knitting. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.